How did your friends cope when you told them you needed a heart transplant?
Um, because I got sick when I was like 18, 19. So it was that transition period from high school to university. I was away from my high school friends that were really involved. And they never saw me as someone that was sick. So it wasn't like a massive transition, like a massive thing for them, where
Yep.
they were still loved me for who I am and still were there and very supportive. But when I went to university, when I met a massive group of my friends that I made there, and I still have to this day, they only knew me as that. So that was a really nice thing that I was able to just forge the friendships as I was. Nothing had changed. They accepted me and loved me for who I was. So it was a really easy process. And when I first got sick, I wasn't at all. I wasn't partying at all. I mean, throughout the time before the transplant, any sort of extracurricular activities were always a real drain on the body. So I
Yep.
was never able to party, but I was still able to just go out with them and do as much as I could. I'd probably go to bed a bit earlier than them, and I wouldn't be able to do as much. But it was never something that I felt like I had to hide or I was ashamed of. They always made me feel really comfortable, and it was always a really lovely space. And at the time of my transplant, I was living with a lot of my friends from uni, and there was five of us in my friend Darren's car. I was in the front, the three boys in the back. Darren was driving. We all drove to the hospital that day, and they stayed with me the whole day. And when my family and friends came up, they were all waiting for me after the transplant, and it was great to have them along for the journey because I know you don't do this alone, and every support network's really valuable, and it was just nice that I was able to have that, and it wasn't anything weird or awkward.